Okay, but if she calls you, writes you anything...
Well, are you sure she didn't mention where she's
You can reach
going?
me at Serenity Springs or home, or you can call Tina Roberts at Land Fair. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Max.
Nada. Zip. Nothing. You?
I just finished with my last half of Luna's address book. Nobody knows where she is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. We got to keep at this, though, because I've got a really bad feeling, you know, that it's like I'm losing her. It's like she's slipping away. Tina, I got to find her before or I may lose her forever.
Luna, I hate to disturb you, but I had a message you wanted...
Hey, Diana, come on in here. I was just meditating, trying to focus my aura before I tell you.
Tell me what?
Well, I guess you can look right in my eyes and tell how peaceful I am, how serene I feel, and I just wanted to tell you that being here in Avalon, I feel right at home.
Good.
Yeah, so I decided, even though it's going to hurt, let go of my old life and to let go of Max. I know it's time to get started with my new life. And I'm going to live it right here at Avalon. Forever.
Thank you.
Give me, Jack. What, you want my chip beef on what? Oh, I know. Dear Nora, starts out really sweet, Todd, but here's my favorite part. Wait for me, because I'm coming to get you, you worthless piece of scum. Somehow that doesn't sound like Christian charity to me, Todd. Sounds more like the same old Todd. You want to just cut this Bible thumper routine and tell me what you're really up to?
You know, you have just been released from the hospital. I really want to go on record saying that I think this is crazy, rushing back to your students like this.
Well, you're right. It's crazy. Students have obviously heard about the sexual harassment charges and believed them. They're boycotting.
I'm not normally a violent woman, I think you know that. But when we find out who this woman is who pushed Emily into doing this, she will also have to answer to me.
Hello, Claudia.
Why, Emily, what a coincidence.
Oh, it's no coincidence. And you can drop the phony accent and the phony name. Goodbye, Claudia Carson. Hello, Dorian Lord. That is your name, isn't it?
Let's give it a rest. Let Luna have some time to herself, and when she's ready, she will come home to you, I'm sure.
Now, how can you be sure of that, Tina? How can you be sure of anything the way she's acting?
Because, Max, I know her.
I don't?
I know her as a friend, as a confidant. Luna doesn't think that she's hurting you. In fact, just the opposite. She has convinced herself that she's doing everything that she can to save you.
Right, so now I have to convince her she's wrong.
But you can't. Max, Luna has got to come to that conclusion herself. And the more you keep pursuing her, the more she feels like she has to keep running.
So what am I supposed to do? Just let her go?
Give her some time. I think in time, in her own way, Luna will drop the idea that her love for you is dangerous, and then she'll come home and you'll be able to get married.
Yeah, that sounds just so wonderful, Tina, but you're forgetting one important thing. When Luna gets an idea in her head, she hangs on to it.
But give her some time.
Tina, time is my worst enemy. She's got all those things whirling around in her head. Things parapsychological, spiritual, whatever. And all it keeps telling her is that you need to stay away from me. Can't let that happen. I gotta find her first.
Look, Max.
Tina, I hear what you're saying, but I gotta go with my own instincts. Listen, can Al stay here with CJ? I'm gonna go check all of Luna's old haunts.
Max, we've already been
And I will check them again, and I'll check them again, and I'll check them again. I gotta find her. Before I lose her for good.
This isn't some kind of snap decision. I was up meditating all night about this. I have to do this. I want to do it. For Max's sake, I can't ever see him again.
Luna, a life here at Avalon isn't a retreat from reality.
See, if I stay here, that's going to protect him. And I can work on my peace and my spirituality for myself.
Look at me, Luna. Yes, it's clear to me now.
Well, thank the goddess. You finally see I'm telling you the truth.
What I see is my dear friend who cannot tell a lie. I'm sorry, Luna, but I don't believe a word you're saying.
Well, I feel like I'm haunting my own classroom. Let's just get out of here.
Sure. There was just another thing. One more thing that I really wanted to talk to you about.
What? General Carpenter. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late.
Kevin.
Mom, are you auditing this class? Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's all right with us.
Us? What's going on?
Oh, Mom didn't tell you. There's been an uprising, General. Similar to the one in Paris in 1968. Allons, mes amis.
What in the world?
Well, congratulations, Professor. Seems that your students have learned a few things in your class after all.
That's right. We learned how lucky we are to have you as our teacher. This is our way of saying we are with you.
All the way.
Wow.
Blow your own horn.
Well, you know, I don't know what to say. I've heard trumpets at West Point, and none have ever sounded so heartwarming. Kevin, Rachel, Milton, Marty, Rebecca, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm starving.
Hey, you're always starting, Milton.
I think Milton's right. Let's cut the cake. General, your sword.
By all means.
Vicky?
Thank you. Thank you. It worked. I don't think I've seen a smile like that on his face in quite a long time. Sorry. Thank you very much.
Well, it was Kevin's idea, and it was a good one. But there's something I need to know.
Ask away.
Do you know a woman named Claudia Carson?
Oh, my poor darling. Oh, you just must be so exhausted from your ordeal.
Wrong. My eyes are open. Wide open. And I know exactly who you are, Miss Lord.
I blame General Carpenter for this. You are obviously so confused and disoriented by the terrible things that man did to you that you're confusing me with somebody else. Or it's just this new look I'm trying.
I'm not confused, okay? I know who you are.
Why don't we go for a drive? My car's right outside.
No way. And would you drop the phony accent, okay? Now, I knew that you looked familiar, but see, I was confused by the wig and the way you were talking, and like you weren't even American or something.
Darling. This is the wig. The other is my real style.
I know your real style. I've seen you in General Carpenter's book, Lord of the Banner.
What does that have to do with me?
You're Victor Lord's wife. His widow. And General Carpenter says you probably didn't kill him. say Claudia Carson under the picture, does it? Uh-uh. It says Dorian Lord.
Emily, you want the truth, you're going to get it. I am Dorian Lord.
If you've had problems with excess gas when you take a bulk fiber therapy, you should try Citracel. All other...
Not up to anything. This letter is just a warning to our ex-lawyer.
Warning? Todd, come on, man. That letter was a threat.
Yeah, well, that's what she is to us. A threat. A threat to our freedom, a threat to our future. She was here again, Zach, visiting her pet poodle, Powell Lord III.
Oh, do I detect a little hostility, Brother Man?
What, me? Hostile? Why? Just because she blew our case? Got us sent to prison? Just because she went out of her way to get Powell Lord off with a light sentence while we're stuck in this... What, me? Hostile?
So then why don't you just admit it, man? At least to me, this whole religious conversion was just an act, wasn't it?
An act of survival. Look, maybe you want to stick around this joint until they say you can go, but I don't. I want out of here, Zach. I want out of here right now. Not when I'm too old to enjoy my life, but now. And the first thing I'm going to do when I get on the other side is settle the score with those little chickies that put me in here, and that includes Nora Gannon and Marty Saybrook.
Your halo's slipping, Todd. Be careful, man.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be on again straight soon.
Well, so what? I mean, if you keep sending letters like that to Nora Gannon while pretending to be St. Francis, you think you're actually going to get an early release?
Well, who says I mail them?
Then how? Well, you've got a messenger, that's right. That chick that comes by with the pamphlets, isn't that right?
Doesn't matter how I get him out of here, Zach. Just matters that I do.
You're missing the point, man. You're in prison, okay? And you're going to stay here until some parole board decides to let you out. Now, if you just follow my lead and keep your nose clean, then I guarantee you in a few years...
Oh, a few years? What, I'm supposed to sit here and rot while Pal gets in? He gets out of here next month. He gets to run for president of the United States.
Keep a lid on
I hate
stuff.
him, Zach. And when I get the chance, so help me. Oh! How was your visit with Nora? Is that nice? Like you care. No, but I do, pal. I care about both of you. More than you know.
Oh, Nora, how are you? Oh, I'm fine, really. Just fine. Have you made a decision? About the surgery? I don't want to discuss it, all right? I really don't. Listen, Rachel will never hear it from me, and neither will anyone else. But I am part of the team at the hospital, and it's my job to look out for every patient's best interest. I understand. To answer your question, I decided not to have the surgery. No, I have weighed all the risks very carefully, and that is my choice. No one says an operation wouldn't be without risk. But if you do not have this surgery... Oh, believe me, trust me, your brother Ben has explained it all in vivid detail. Oh, my eyesight will most likely degenerate over a period of time, but that could be years, Sheila. 4 months. Or weeks. And if the tumor is malignant... I understand what can happen. Your brother Ben is nothing if not blunt. But I would like to live my life the way I choose to live my life, not risking a moment of it. I'm sorry, Nora. I mean, that's what you're doing. You're risking your present and your future. Look, I am your friend. And I want my friend to find the courage to change her mind. Thank you. But my decision is final. And now I'm going to go concentrate on helping the people I care about. Like Sloan. It'll be tough being a lawyer if you cannot read anymore. Or if you're dead. Oh, there you are. Come on, you two are already late. Hi, Rachel. Hi, what's wrong? Wrong? Tell you what's wrong. The party started without me, and I can't even have any ice cream. Tell your mother where the calories are.
Look, I had to pretend to be Claudia Carson.
Oh.
No. For personal reasons. There was no other way.
Please, give me a break. I know your reasons, okay? I read the book, okay?
Well, if you believe any of the filth in there.
Who should I believe? You? You were the one who told me to accuse General Carpenter of sexual harassment because you wanted to get back at him for what he wrote in this book.
Sit down, will you?
Madam, would you like people who tell the truth?
Emily, dear, you're really very young and inexperienced. You couldn't possibly begin to understand my motivation, my methods.
Okay, well, maybe I'm not a brainiac, but I sure know a liar when I see one.
My dear. Oh, no. I did not encourage you to lie. No. What I was doing was trying to protect you from my true identity and all the baggage that comes with it because I have only had your best interests at heart.
My best interest? You don't care about me.
Oh, but I do.
You do. You made me believe that everything that General Carpenter did was wrong. And then you made me cut the dean in that stupid committee.
Because it was the truth.
It was not, and now everybody believes it.
Look, you get a grip on yourself, okay? Because I certainly did not tell you to lie. I merely suggested that for expediency's sake that you embellish the truth a little.
How can I embellish the truth when it was a lie to begin with?
But it wasn't.
And what about me? Was that all embellishing the truth? That I was going to be this, world-class model? I'm such a dick. I can't believe it. I believe every word you said.
But what's wrong with someone encouraging a young girl with big plans to follow her dreams?
Man, you never quit, do you? Well, I do. I wrote General Carpenter this letter last night. I told him all about how I lied and how you made me do it to you, stick it to him. And I'm going to take it to him right now.
The Ragu chef created new Ragu Super Vegetable Primavera because we should all eat more vegetables.
You're free to stay as long as you like. But the goddess doesn't want you to shut out your life or love. Especially if it's a true love. A harmony of souls like the one you share with Max.
I'm not saying I don't love him. I've got to stay away from him. His whole life depends on it.
I know you've explained all that, and I trust your instincts, Luna, but even you can be wrong.
You know, I really was hoping that you would understand me about this, Diana.
I'm trying to understand, but you can't run away from something that's so rare and precious.
I am not running. This is where I belong, right here. If you can't accept that, Diana, do you mind leaving me alone just for a minute to be by myself?
Of course. Just think about it some more, won't you? And about Max. I hate to see you make a terrible mistake.
Well, here's what we say to all those rumors. Sloane Carpenter is not guilty of harassing anyone. Unless, of course, you're talking about his overworked students who have way too many essay questions, but that's another story. And as for his withdrawal as the president of Landview University, here's what we say to that.
Wouldn't a white flag be more in order?
No way. We love a good fight.
And you are worth fighting for.
What we're trying to say is you're not in this alone, and as far as we're concerned, you're going to make the best president the Landview University's ever seen.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. Maybe General MacArthur was wrong. Maybe old soldiers don't fade away. The lucky ones have good friends like you who won't let them. That's my sense of humor. This is supposed to be a party. Or would you prefer a pop quiz?
Oh.
Teacher, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I sure hope you can answer it.
Mm-hmm.
You know Claudia Carson?
Claudia Carson, no?
That's the name of the woman who's been orchestrating this campaign, Emily's campaign against you.
Oh.
I've already found all this stuff out from Emily herself. Apparently this woman, this Claudia Carson, claiming to be a model's agent. She even told Emily that she once refused to represent Marty.
I've never met her. I checked with every agency in the book, and no one has ever heard of Claudia Carson.
Until we find something more about her, we can't prove anything. But one thing is very clear. Emily Haynes is not the threat. This Claudia Carson has something against me, whoever she is.
Go ahead. Give that letter to Sloan. You love the spotlight so much, you'll get the full glare.
You're trying to scare me.
No. I'm encouraging you. You were desperate to become a celebrity, to be on the cover of magazines all over the world. Just know, fame and fortune come with a price.
What fame? What fortune, except for if you count all that money I spent on that portfolio, which you never intended to use? It's all a game to you, isn't it? You just play with people to get what you want. My life, Lone Carpenter's. If people get hurt in the way, I guess it's too bad. Well, I'm not like that. I am going straight to Lone Carpenter, and I am going to give him this letter, and he's going to know the truth. And so is your daughter, Cassie. Everybody's going to know that you were the cause of everything.
Sit down. Sit down. And shut up. Don't you dare try and blame this on me, you silly little twit. As far as the world is concerned, there is only one person to blame, and only one person who is going to be punished. And that, my dear, is you.
Pepperidge.
How can you talk to me like this? Like I'm the bad guy.
You are the one who made the accusations. You are the one who lied to the committee.
You told me to do all that. No, dear. No.
My goodness, I just responded to what you told me. It's not my fault, is it, that you've got no will of your own? It's certainly not my fault that you were so desperate to become a model that you deliberately defamed the reputation of an innocent man like Sloan Carpenter just so that you could keep me in your empty little life.
What happened? You are twisting everything.
Is everything all right, Miss Lord?
Yes, it is, Michael. My young friend here is just having a career crisis, and I'm doing my best to advise her. Here, darling, blow. Michael, perhaps a couple of cups of tea. Yes, that'll help calm her nerves.
Thank you. I do not need tea. I need to get out of this mess that you put me into, and this is the only way.
Oh, fine. Keep the letter. You're not going to give that letter to Sloan. Oh, and I will tell you why.
Well, whoever this Claudia Carson is, she's one smart cookie.
Well, she can't be that smart if we're already on to her.
The thing is, we know what she's done, but we don't know why.
And we don't know that Claudia Carson is her right name.
Well, that's my point exactly. We can prove somehow, or if there's any proof that Emily Haynes has been influenced in the whole case against the general, just blow sky high. Wouldn't that be nice? So what we have to do is come up with some sort of proof that we can give to you, the brilliant lawyer, that you can use in his defense.
Vicki, I'm afraid if I was a brilliant lawyer, we would have won by now.
I consider myself lucky to have you.
Well, thank you very much. I will do my best.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you are supposed to be eating healthy from now on.
You're right. For the moment, I forgot about my silly little problem.
Mom, hypoglycemia is serious business. And you are my only mother.
Oh, you're right. From now on, I eat healthy or nothing.
Rachel, can you for a second? You gotta settle something for us. Excuse us? Thank you.
You gotta tell her the truth, Nora.
I'm not ready, all right?
And when will that be? Oh, at the same time you're ready to tell Bo? Or maybe you're waiting for your condition to become so severe that your sight begins to fade.
I know I have to tell.
I know that. But there are some things that I don't know. And things that you and your doctors can't explain. Like, how do I find the words to tell them? Like, how do I find the words to tell the people that I care about, that I'm going to lose them?
It was a private conversation between Nora and me.
Oh, look, pal. The last thing I want to do is violate your privacy. And I just heard that she's working on the outside on your behalf. She had any luck?
Some. She's acting like a friend, not a lawyer. She's been writing letters.
Huh. Letters?
Yeah. Well, I guess there's no harm in you knowing. To the parole board. She wants to get my case heard as soon as she can arrange it.
Hey, what's the rush, man? You're already up for parole in a month. Not like the rest of us.
Oh, now, Zach, now don't be envious. Pal is lucky to have Nora on the outside banging the drum. Good luck, pal.
Thank you. Oh, hey, listen. I stopped eating meat. You want my chipped beef? I don't think so. Bye.
He rats us out. Queen rat comes to dig him out. What about us, Zach? Nobody cares about us.
God loved us, Todd. Isn't that what Rebecca said?
You think that's funny, huh?
No. I think I'm stuck here the same as you are.
Yeah, well, you may be stuck here, but I'm not. I swear. I'll be out of here before Powell Lord the Third.
What have I got to lose?
Yeah, Mary Beth Ryman, please. Ms. Ryman, you don't know me. My name is Max Holden. Listen, I'm a friend of Darlene Moody's, and she left for North Carolina. And I seem to have lost her phone number, and I was hoping maybe she'd given you a call. You haven't heard from her since 4th grade. And she has your Star Trek t-shirt, and you want it back. Yeah, that's real hilarious. Listen, I'll be sure to tell her when I see her. Thanks anyway. Linda Moody and Max Holden request the pleasure of your company. Luna?
Daddy, what's the matter?
Nothing wrong. Just can't hide anything from you, can I, kid?
You miss Luna, don't you?
Yeah, buddy, I really do.
So do I, Daddy. But don't worry. I'm gonna help you find her.
Well, we'll find this mystery woman, whoever she is. Nora, I'm so grateful that Sloan has someone with so much courage and integrity as you have on his side.
Claudia Carson, she'd better watch out.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd better get busy.
Sure.
Kevin, can you spare my daughter for a minute, please?
Okay, but only for a minute.
Okay. What is it?
I want to talk to you, honey. Come on. It's important. No, I don't want you to cut short this party because of me. It's just that I scheduled this meeting weeks ago. I can't very well cancel it now.
I understand. You don't have to hold my hand all day.
I don't?
No.
All right, what seems to be the problem here?
There's no problem, sweetheart. It's just that I have to leave, and I don't particularly want to leave him all alone.
My darling, I just meant that I don't need any protection. I have all the protection I need.
Yes, Mom, we guys can take care of ourselves.
Actually, it's a matter of testosterone.
No.
Thank you.
That means that...
You know what it means? All right.
Okay, Mel.
You guys can keep your hormones and your pride, but I have to tell you frankly, I will not feel safe until we find out who this Miss Claudia Carson really is.
Do you want to know why you're not going to show that letter to anyone? First of all, if you admit in writing that you deliberately lied and tried to destroy a man's life, you are never going to stop being sued. Then, of course, there are the criminal charges for inciting those two idiotic friends of yours to attack Sloan Carpenter. A man was almost killed. Attempted murder? Do you think the DA is going to forgive and forget?
But I...
Think again. Then, of course, there is the humiliation of having the whole world know that you are a liar. Because I will put it on the front page of my newspaper. Just think how your mother is going to feel walking into the supermarket and seeing her baby daughter's face on the front page of The Intruder with the word liar written across her forehead.
It's not my fault. You were the one who said I was going to be this big model, and I was supposed to be on this shrunk. You bought me those dresses.
Oh, my dear, really, that's going to be quite convincing. People are really going to believe that I posed as a modeling agent to get you to be a model. Please, you're not fit to zip up a model's dress.
Great, go laugh. Go ahead and laugh. Everybody laugh. Because I don't care. I'm going to do what's right. Everybody's going to know that you made me say those things.
Sit down. Stay put. Listen up, Dimwit, because I am going to tell you the final reason why you're not going to do anything with that letter. And the reason is me and what I can do to you. Honey, if you say one word about me with that crooked little mouth of yours, if you change one word in that accusation, you're going to learn what real pain is. You You read Sloan Carpenter's book. Hey, you're the expert on it. You know exactly what I'm capable of doing. Don't you?
I promise you I'll find Luna and I'll bring her back home. Now, come on, scoot. Go outside. There's a pile of leaves out there, I'm sure, just waiting to be jumped in. Scoot. Wait. Say goodbye to Aunt Tina.
Bye, Aunt Tina.
Bye, handsome.
Thanks for looking out for him.
No problem. Who's looking out for you, Max, huh? Did you have lunch yet today?
I don't have time for that. I gotta make more phone calls. I gotta look up more names.
Max, come here. Look at me. Look at me. You know, you and I have known each other for a long time, through thick and thin. Mostly thick. And I have never seen you this much in love with anybody. Not even me.
What can I say, Tina? When it's the real thing, it's the real thing.
I know, and you don't want to let it go.
I won't. I can't.
Well, I'm not saying that you have to. All I'm saying is that if Luna can't be found, she doesn't want to be found.
I'm supposed to just let her disappear, vanish?
No, you're supposed to let her come back to you. When she's worked out all these fears and doubts in her mind, she'll come back. But if you keep trying to track her down...
Well, Tina, I hear what you're saying. I realize I'm taking a risk that I might drive her further away, but I'm willing to take that risk, and I am going to find her. Because I love her too much, and I need her too much, and I'm going to bring her back here to marry me on December 1st. You got that? I'm going to find her, Tina.
What if Diana is right and I'm wrong? What if I've been misreading all these signs all along? What if Bobby's ghost has been lying to me? And nothing's going to happen to Max if he marries me. God, I need a sign. I need an answer. And I need it to be as clear as a telegram from home.
I know what you need, Darlene.
Bobby.
You're right, and Diane is wrong. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to anybody but me.
God, you're talking crazy, man. If you think they're going to let you out of here before...
Don't you call me crazy.
Calm down, man. You want to go back to solitary, huh? God, I'm not your enemy, man.
You're right, Seth. Now I know who my enemies are.
Next time you read the part about forgiveness, think about it a little, will you?
I prefer the part about an eye for an eye.
You know, I'm not much of a believer. I leave that up to your girlfriend, Rebecca. But I do know this. If you think you're going to get out of here before Powell, it's going to take a miracle, man, so you better start praying. Oh, she's a regular angel, isn't she?
Yeah. That's the word. You can't have a miracle without an angel on your shoulder, right?
Looks like we need some more trash bags.
Well, sanitation engineering is a worthy profession. I'll be back for the recyclables. I think Milton has a little thing for you.
Well, Milton is very sweet.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's strange.
He's strange and sweet.
Is that a smile I see on your face? I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
I guess it's been a long time since I've had much reason to smile.
Oh, yeah. Guess it must have been tough on you when you found out that Angela Holliday was a fake. I'm sorry.
You know, at first, I stopped believing in everything. But now, I've got a new reason to believe. This miraculous thing has happened over at the prison.
You've been visiting her?
Oh, yeah. You see, there's a soul in torment. But I really think I can help him find his way out.
Play hooky? Yes. Come on, if I can get the whole day off of work, you can skip a couple of classes. We'll spend the whole day together.
I would love to spend the day with you, but let's just wait until we
It
plan
can't
things.
wait. It can't. I don't want it to wait, sweetheart. I mean, have you seen the day out there? It's the most gorgeous fall day. The sky is this incredible shade of blue, and in the trees, they still have some leaves on them. Oranges and reds and yellows. And haven't you noticed these things? Haven't you noticed? Rachel, you have to start noticing these things. Don't you understand that? You have to notice them before they go away, because once they go, they never ever come back.
Whoa, Mom. What is it? Come on, what's wrong? This is about what's wrong with you, isn't it? It's more than just hypoglycemia. There's something you're not telling me.
Oh, Rachel.
Oh, please. Whatever it is, tell me.
You can't threaten me. If you lay one finger on me, I'll scream.
You would.
And then when the waiters drag you out of here, the whole town will know that you're delusional.
Well, I'll tell them what you've done to me.
And I'll tell them that you're a sick little girl with an overactive imagination. It's really very sad how you tried to compensate for your empty little life by creating this ridiculous scenario about Sloane Carpenter and me.
It is your scenario. This is your revenge. You just used me.
Shout it from the top of Lantano Mountain if you want to. But who's going to believe you, dear? Nobody's ever seen us together. As far as Landview is concerned, we haven't even met.
What's it like to be as mean and cold as you are? Does your daughter know you like I do? Maybe it's time she did.
Oh. Don't ever mention my daughter again. Or me. Just stick to your story. Is that understood? Don't ever mention my daughter again.
Start a new Christmas tradition in your house with Mickey's Clock Shop.
Hiya.
Play hooky?
Yes. Oh, come on. If I can take a whole day off of work, you can skip a couple of classes. We'll spend the whole day together.
I would love to spend the day with you, but let's just wait until we plan
It can't
things.
wait. It can't. I don't want it to wait, sweetheart. I mean, have you seen the day out there? It's the most gorgeous fall day. The sky is this incredible shade of blue, and the trees, they still have some leaves on them. Oranges and reds and yellows and just, haven't you noticed these things? Haven't you noticed? Rachel, you have to start noticing these things. Don't you understand that? You have to notice them before they go away, because once they go, they never ever come back.
Whoa, whoa, Mom. What is it? Come on, what's wrong? This is about what's wrong with you, isn't it? It's more than just hypoglycemia. There's something you're not telling me.
Oh, Rach.
Mom, please, please. Whatever it is, tell me.
Dear Goddess, what if Diana is right and I am wrong? What if I've been misreading all these signs? What if Bobby's ghost has been lying to me all this time? And nothing's gonna happen to Max if he marries me? Goddess, I need a sign, and I need it to be as clear as a telegram from home.
I know what you need, Darlene.
Bobby.
You're right, and Diana's wrong. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to anybody but me.
Bobby.
Come here, darling. Come on, don't be afraid. I came here to help you. And I promise you, I'll never leave you again.
What's it like to be as mean and cold as you are? Does your daughter know you like I do? Maybe it's time she did.
Don't ever mention my daughter again. Or me. Just stick to your story. Is that understood?
Well. Maybe we do know who Claudia Carson is after all.
I'm warning you, Emily.
Dorian, dear. What a nice surprise. I'm sorry, am I interrupting?
No. No, absolutely not. In fact, this young lady was just leaving, weren't you?
Is there something the matter, Miss Haynes? Do you have something in your eye?
Excuse me. I suppose you're wondering why I was talking to her.
It crossed my mind, yes. Do you mind if I sit down?
Please do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You know, Dorian, from where I was standing over there, it looked like you were having such a heated discussion with her. And I was under the impression you didn't even know her.
I don't. At least I didn't until today. I stopped by here for lunch, and she passed by. Looking, I mean, so smug and pleased with herself that I just had to say something to her.
Did you?
After everything that she's done to Sloan, please, I mean, my daughter's father-in-law, I am nothing if not loyal when it comes to family. I sat her down and I told her exactly what I think of her.
From where I stood, you know, you really seemed to be issuing her a warning.
Oh, when it comes to people I care about, I am like a mother tiger defending her young. Oh, yes. So I guess that my conversation with her did become, as you say, rather heated.
I'm so puzzled, though. I really don't understand why you suddenly rushed to Sloane's defense.
Oh, isn't that obvious? I love my daughter and the baby that she's about to have. I want us all to be family. No more feuds. I want us all to stand together, united, and try to clear Sloane's name.
I agree with you 100%. I'm so glad that you said that. I really am. Maybe you could help us solve our mystery.
Mystery?
Mm-hmm. The identity of this woman who pushed Emily into pressing these charges in the first place. You see, we have reason to believe now that this woman is using a false name to sort of cover her tracks.
Oh. Well, I will do anything and everything I can to help. At the moment, though, I'm meeting Cassie for lunch, and I have a few phone calls I need to make, and I need to powder my nose. But I do want to help, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, shall we? Excuse me.
It's nothing, sweetheart. Really, it's nothing.
Mom, please, I know when you're yourself, and I know when you're not. Now, something is upsetting you, something you can't tell me. Why?
You gotta tell her the truth, Nora.
How do I find the words to tell the people that I care about?
Now, is this about your illness?
It's the medication that I've been on. That's what it is.
For what?
For my hypoglycemia. What else? You know me. You know how I get like that. I react to any kind of new thing that's introduced to my system, you know.
You look so sad.
Well, some people break out in hives. I get emotional, you know. Give your mom a break, will you?
Okay. Come on, let's take that trip to the country, okay?
Okay.
Wait, you know what? My Friday lab can wait till Monday.
Friday? No, I can't go. Today's Friday. I can't go. I have an appointment today.
Wait, you were just saying.
I can't even break.
You were just saying let's play hooky.
Well, I know, sweetheart. I know, but we have to play hooky another day. I cannot break this appointment. I really can't. Oh, sweetheart. I'm sorry I worried you, but really, your mom's fine. Okay. Another day. Okay.
Hey, all cleaned up in there, so I'm all yours. Rachel, what's wrong?
I don't know. That's the problem.
Don't be afraid, Darlene.
I am not afraid.
You're no coward. It took courage to tell Max goodbye. And it takes even more courage to stay here where he can't find you. You're saving his life, Darlene. You marry him, he's a goner. Written in the stars.
Is it? Is anything written in the stars, Bobby? Maybe you could be lying to me. You could be telling me all this just to get me away from him.
Why would I be doing something like that? I'm dead. I mean, what would it serve me? Your suitcase, why haven't you unpacked it?
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. We were talking, me and Diana, and she doesn't feel like I'm ready to stay. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Why don't you show Diana you're ready right now? Take that stuff from your previous life and chuck it out the window. This is your proper place. Here, Darlene, with me. Go ahead. Now take it to the window. Go on. Do it, Darlene. Do it for Max. Let him go. Renounce the world.